Welcome. Today is Tuesday, 9/20, 9 p.m. Eastern, episode 293 of The Sundering. This episode is brought to you by ads. Amazon, Newegg, Jinx, Bustatees, and Groupon. If you want to stick it to the man and give it to us, just how we like it, we take a little cut of that money, and it helps us pay for server costs, things like that. We appreciate it. You can find that on our website. And if you like what you hear, rate us 5 stars and drop us a review on iTunes and Stitcher. We love it. We'll read it and fawn over your awesome verbose verboseness. What do we have on deck for you tonight? Well, we got Bacon, Warcraft, BlizzCon, Diablo shenanigans, tomfoolery. Yep, we went there. We said tomfoolery. Welcome to the Sundering, where if we sold out to a large company, they would probably fire us and replace us with monkeys on acid.
Damn you, dirty apes! Damn yous to hell!
The Sundering is an explicit podcast, which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rafist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Happy holidays.
Hola.
I'm Surface, and I'm joined by my guests. Well, why does it say my guest co-host?
Wait, I was gonna say we're guests.
Wait, what just happened there?
Are you
Thank
kicking
you
us
for-
off
Who's
the
messing?
show?
Look,
you for
it's like a
having me,
teleprompter.
Sarah.
I'll read whatever's
You know,
put in front of me.
I have a funny story on the flight here. Actually, I ran it. No, I'm just acting like I was on a late show or something.
We're joined by both my awesome co-hosts, Ray and Zia.
Hi.
Good evening. Hello.
Now I feel like I have responsibility when I'm not a guest. This is bullshit.
You're in charge of the Photoshop. You made that abundantly clear before the show started.
That's right. You guys are wolves.
That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
They're cool.
Sheep among the wolves. Some such stuff.
It's like wolves counting sheep. Let's do it.
All right. So let's start with. I'm gonna go with Ray.
Hi.
We're gonna start with you.
What am I doing?
What the hell's going on with you?
Well, I drank this before the show.
Wait, hold on. Let's hold it up. Let's see what it is.
It's a Mountain Dew Kickstart, and this one's kiwi strawberry.
Ooh, kiwi.
Yeah.
That sounds fancy.
The best.
I gave
one,
your son kiwi when I came to visit you.
the best one is watermelon, though.
Ah.
Yeah. So kiwi. So Destiny came out. I'm gonna be playing that, the new expansion. I have a news article sort of later that I'm gonna talk about, so I won't get into that too much. But
Oh, look at you.
well, it's not really a news article.
He's got a link. He found a link on the internet.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be just some guy being like, "This game was good. I like it." Let's see.
Boners.
It's very true. Boners.
It was bonerific.
I'm back to working full time.
Two boners up.
God damn it.
Can he finish? Are we going to have one of those counters again?
Yes.
Mute yourself.
Or something. She's clocking you. She's clocking you right now.
She's holding up a index finger.
Yeah, because she's counting. So I got
She's got bony fingers.
I'm working full time again, and
She's a good hairdresser.
I wonder if I don't even know if that's helping. I think it's actually making it worse. I think he wants to instead of listening to me, he's just addressing you. Just
she keeps holding up these fingers. I'm telling you, she's got bony fingers. I would let her cut my hair.
All right. So
anyway, Ray.
Working full time, not enough time for video games, really. I played a little bit of Overwatch. I'm still awesome as Zenyatta. You know, let's just be honest. see. I haven't played competitive yet. I really should. I'm probably going to this soon, maybe. But Destiny is going to be what I'd be playing. And I stream a lot, but so if you ever want to watch, I stream a lot of nights, and I will be streaming a lot. It's just Rayfist on Twitch. And I won't be talking because I'm usually talking to my wife, and I'm usually streaming for her, but you guys, anyone can watch. I wouldn't care.
Okay.
So you won't hear me talk or anything, because that'd be weird. Because it'd be me not talking to anybody but my wife. So.
It could be you just talking and then people trying to figure out what.
I'm just sitting there like, yes, this guy at work, blah, 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 blah.
It's interesting. Please tell me more.
I can't.
Okay.
It's personal.
Okay.
And yeah, this has been a really not eventful week for me. So yeah, why don't one of you guys go?
Zia?
Which one?
Sure.
Which one? Yeah.
This week was good. I got my hair done.
Hair did?
I got my hair did. I've been working on Kickstarter Redemption. It's dominating my life. Did some stuff for Netfreaks, and because we're working on Narcos right now still. What else? Video games. I've been kind of slacking. I haven't been able to play Deus Ex because I've been doing Kickstarter Redemption. So other than playing like a little bit of Picross on my phone, every once in a while, it's that puzzle thing I told you about.
Picross?
Oh my god, this again. Picross. Picross. It's like a puzzle. It's like Sudoku, but it's not quite as hard. Okay, well that's what I've been doing.
Apple pie.
Sure, that. Apple pie. Pumpkin pie. We've had this discussion all week. Pumpkin pie.
Apple.
Okay.
I like cherry pie.
I do like cherry pie. Ray, you're my cherry pie.
I like peach pie, too.
Peach?
I'm in Georgia. It's a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well,
right. So that's basically, I'm drinking some wine. This is box
Ooh.
wine because I'm fancy.
Ooh.
Yeah, like a big actual box, like a wine udder inside of a box, and I
Wine udder.
do this, and
Wow. Box wine.
yeah, box wine. But it's good. It's Moscato, so it's like super sweet and bubbly because I'm a wuss and like bubbly girly drinks. So yeah, box wine.
Box wine.
We've come to this box wine.
Wow. I don't even
Hey,
know where you
it's
are.
cheap.
That is not the fancy Zia I've come to know and expect. I
am saving my money because apparently we're going to convertible in California. If you have it your way.
I just happened to notice that when look, I'm just saying that the car rental site messed up, and when I selected SUV, like it just thrust a Camaro convertible in with the list of SUVs.
Listen, it has been planning this thing has been a bear, and you know what? We deserve nice things. So if you want to get a convertible, maybe we should just do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'll be really fun when you have the top down and when you're stuck in traffic.
We could just make faces at people, just like mess with people.
And they can throw a whole milkshake at you and it'll get all over you. That's why I always carry milkshakes with me when I work, just so I can throw it at people.
You.
I'm joking.
What if you hit someone who's lactose intolerant and you kill them?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You could kill somebody.
Ray, can we go back to you for a minute and just
Okay, sure. Why?
talk about how much I know I talked about this last week, and I think I did the week before, but I just love the way that you trim your beard now.
Oh.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's very, very attractive.
I don't know what to say to that. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice looking.
I like the way you trim your beard. I can't even tell you have one. It's amazing.
That means I'm doing a good job.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you meant my nether beard.
No, I was talking about your face beard.
Wait, is that how you could refer to it as a nether beard?
Sure, why
Nether
not?
beard?
I'm texting my wife.
It makes it sound like asshole hairs
I'm
almost.
gonna.
Because nether makes you think of the part I don't want to be near.
I think like
But I
nether
guess-
regions, like
I
you're
guess
under,
nether regions, yeah, that makes
you're
sense.
underneath.
I don't know why I just went straight to asshole, but you know. I don't even.
Oh, that's right. I can't remember if I talked about it last week, but since Sarah's in the middle of texting, because apparently this is a really great show, and
no, I'm asking my wife if Netherbeard is really a thing.
Okay, well,
or
while
if
you're
you're
at
messing
it,
with me.
also ask her if Furburger is a thing.
Oh, she knows I said that too.
Ew.
Furburger.
It's just something makes it sound.
Yeah, I like burgers. Fur burgers.
That's not.
Oh, I know. It's so nasty. All the games for girls are nasty, and guy ones are just funny. So, the other thing I've been doing... Knob. Slob on my knob. Like corn on the cob.
Who slobbers
Wait,
on
you
corn
all know
on the
that song,
cob?
right?
You like...
It's a song. I swear I'm not clever enough to come
No,
up with
I know.
that.
I've heard
Okay.
it. I've heard
Okay.
it. I've heard of it. I guess I should say.
I just presumed you all knew nasty rap songs. And so I've also been doing spin classes, which involves getting on a bike and being tortured for 45 minutes 3 times a week. It's fantastic. And I've lost like 2 pounds. It's great. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing as well. Sarah, how about you, buddy? And I want to know what she says.
Well, I'm still waiting for her to get back to me.
She's probably just like, God, I'm taking care of the kids while you're doing that stupid.
No, the kids are definitely asleep by now.
No, this is what she's thinking. She's like, you're doing that stupid fucking show, and I'm sitting here doing actual things, and then you text me this bullshit.
She's probably looked at it, she's like, I can't deal with this right now. That's probably what's happening. So she's probably thinking, I can't deal with this nonsense. I've been playing Warcraft, Legion a lot, doing a lot of my world quests, playing heroics, did a couple mythic runs with the guild. Tomorrow night is our guild's first raid night with new content, so that's very exciting.
Ooh.
I know. So next week I'll have an update on raid content. I had to get a new gaming headset because my old I had the Razer Kacharius or
what?
Hold on.
The Cucaracha, that's what it was.
Yeah. So I have a gaming headset that has a microphone on it. So these are them. I've had these now for like 5 years.
I had a pair of those once.
Yeah, they were great. The microphone decided to die on them though, so the mic no longer works on these, which kind of stinks. So I wound up picking up the Razer Kraken 7.1. They were on sale, so.
That's
they
fancy.
have they look. It's got like a hidden mic in them. So
you mean well, I have mine's on backwards because my sound's backwards. But yes, I know.
Yeah.
Why?
Right here.
Why is your sound backwards?
Because I have an external sound card. Because I took the sound card out of my computer to make room for a whole bunch of USB ports.
Okay.
It's a weird setup.
Hey, if it works for you.
So I got a new gaming headset because when it broke, my only option was to use my podcasting mic, and since my podcasting mic is just kind of like sitting like right here, it picks up pretty much everything, as Zia and Ray know from when I type on the show.
Oh yeah.
So I need to get a new gaming headset to do that. My son had his 3rd birthday party. He got.
I can't believe he's 3. That's crazy.
I know. He got a Minion toy that farted, and I shared a picture with a whole bunch of folks. But when he pushed it and it made a farting noise, he made this face that he's like, he was very excited. It's on Facebook, and I think I put it on Twitter as well. But yeah, he was really excited about that toy. Doing a lot of Calm Before the Storm stuff.
It's dominating our lives. Let's be really honest.
In fact, I was answering emails like while we were waiting for Zia, which, by the way, some awesome potential news that I will share with you. Not something that we've already talked about, something that's happened that I've been waiting on an answer for from somebody else. That's not as cryptic as it gets. I don't know what is. But don't worry, everyone. Possibly next week we'll have a better idea and can share some of those details.
What could it be?
And I'm still doing kickboxing. I've been going 5-6 days a week. And last week, I actually got... I won 2 challenges. So we had there was 2 challenges at the kickboxing studio. One, whereas they set up a rower, and they said, how many meters can you row on this in 3 minutes? So I won that. I posted a picture up on Twitter. I was really excited about winning that. And then there was another one where you do a squat and throw out the medicine ball. And I won that one too. So I'm pretty excited. Pretty stoked about both those.
That's the one thing I miss about the gym I used to go to was challenges, because I think that makes you work harder when you're competing with other people. Like friendly competition.
Oh, there's no friendly competition in my kickboxing. Like,
not.
It gets serious.
I went to a gym and it was friendly, but sure.
Yeah. It's not friendly. This is serious.
That's because you go there and...
Well, actually, my wife also goes there, and
your wife is probably the one.
She and I are really competitive. So yeah, there you go.
I'm like quiet competitive. Like I'm not like get in your face kind of person. Like I'd rather just beat your ass and you figure it out on your own that I kicked your ass kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd be the same way, Zia.
Yeah, you the same way. I can't talk shit. I'm not a shit talker. Like 293 episodes haven't shown you that I'm not.
So yeah, I have 41 more days until Zia comes here. Before we get leave. So that is, I have 41 days to get my acting gear, because once Zia's here, it's pretty much vacation mode at that point.
Maybe I want to go to kickboxing with you.
Man, so we go on Tuesday. All right, we could do that.
Although you go at like 5 in the morning, don't you?
No, Tuesday. No, they had to change up their times. Long story, but they open at 8.
Oh, I'm so fine with that. That I can do.
So, yeah, if you want to do that.
All right, guys. Who wants to come down and go to kickboxing with us?
I'll pass. I'll pass on the kickboxing.
Your long ass legs, you would dominate.
Not really. I remember I ripped my pants trying to do a freaking Muay Thai knee once.
But you also tore your ACL today, so
yeah. Well, I mean that was when I was touching the AC. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So if you want to do it, Zia, then bring some workout clothes and we'll do it.
I think I do.
All right. Joe B says he is... Oh, so they're trying to get us to do a calm before the cane on the East Coast.
Calm before the cane?
Yeah, because calm before the storm hurricane. They're saying hurricanes are on the East Coast, so calm before the
Con-nado.
So anyway, so yeah, the chat room was trying to get us to do an East Coast thing.
I would love to, guys. I would absolutely love to. It requires money, and if I had it, I would absolutely do it. I've always wanted to have an East Coast event. In fact, that was like my major big end goal, is to have an East Coast event.
And maybe we could have like a smaller, just like maybe a meetup type deal.
We had talked about it a while back.
So I mean, we do know a venue.
We do.
We'll see. And it could even be not even something that costs money. We could just be a casual meetup where we could just like reserve like a room for a whole bunch of folks, like let people RSVP.
Yeah, and I don't have to plan, and we don't have to plan anything. You just show up. Yay!
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so maybe we could figure out something. Maybe we can work something out. All right. So we got some news. So let's dive into that stuff.
Here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
Bullshit happening somewhere. So we're gonna get into probably one of the coolest stories that I saw regarding bacon. Where is it?
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
All right. So there is a NASCAR chef, I believe for Richard Petty, whose name is Spanky, and he cooks 150 pounds of bacon per weekend to feed the race team.
Just the team. Yeah. Just that team. I thought they meant like everybody in NASCAR.
No, just his team.
Oh my god.
150 pounds every weekend.
Are you on the team?
I want to be. I like that there's a guy named Spanky making 150 pounds of bacon every weekend. I find that just amusing.
You ever think he like eats a piece of bacon, or do you think he's sick of it?
No, I bet you he keeps stealing slices. I would.
I know you would.
It's like
nobody was asking that.
I like to call it snacking bacon, where you're just kind of cooking it and Zia is kind of zoned out, but like I definitely caught her stealing some snacking bacon when we were in Minnesota. So
You make really good bacon.
Look,
I mean, it's one of those things where he talks about it all the time on the show, and I'm sure everybody is like, okay, guys, you're the king of bacon. But his legit, it's really, really good, genuinely. And sometimes I'm picky about bacon. Like if it's stringy and shit, or like if it's not cooked, I like bacon almost burnt. I like it crispy, and his is perfection. It really is perfect.
But yeah, so
anyway, sorry.
You see bacon lying around. Sometimes you just can't help but take a little piece. So I think Spanky steals a couple pieces here and there while he's cooking that 150 pounds. Who wouldn't?
I'm sure Spanky does. Many pigs gave their lives for that bacon. Holy shit.
Who's your favorite little rascal? Is it Spanky? Sinner. God, I love Tommy Boy. I need to watch that again. Oh, all right. Let's see. We got some gaming news.
Hey, wait a minute. Do we have any Calm Before the Storm updates?
Oh. Do you want to give the update?
I think we do.
Okay.
I would say that it's like the news that I have.
Go for it.
Is that fair can I share that?
Yeah.
Okay, so like.
Well, actually, we kind of have two. We have kind of two, I guess. Yeah, go ahead. Do yours.
I did some hemming. We had some hemming and hawing going on over the spacing this year, but we are going to go ahead. We're moving forward with 2 ballrooms. I'm nervous as hell, but I've been reassured by multiple people that I need to calm the hell down, and it's going to be okay. So I'm going to go with it. 2 ballrooms.
Not 1. We'll go for 2.
We're going with 2. So
Deuces.
We think it's going to be more conducive to a kick-ass party, which is what we want. So I guess bear with us this year. If it seems like it's a little rocky, I actually am thinking it's going to be smoother because we'll have everyone in one room instead of trying to run across 8 in 2 different hallways. So that said, if you've offered to volunteer, we will be using you. Don't think you're going to weasel out of it, damn it. And if you think you want to volunteer, please do. It really, really is special to us, and it really helps tremendously. So that's my big news, I guess.
All right, well, I got some news, but I got an answer from my wife about the Netherbeard.
Breaking news! Hold on. Ray, breaking news.
Okay, what's the breaking news?
So I don't know. This might be a little personal, but she's like, I don't have to think about what to call vagina hair. So there's more to it, but I'll leave it at that.
I don't think there's more to. Oh, what she said.
Yeah. But yeah, so
she's gonna murder you for sharing that.
So there's still stuff out about the Netherbeard.
Oh. All right, so the show title is Netherbeard.
Okay. Netherbeard the pirate.
Let's see. Which is funny because it was Talk Like a Pirate Day a couple days ago.
It is. Yeah, it was on the 19th.
I feel like that happens more than once a year because I constantly hear people say it.
I think it's on the 19th. Right? I saw signs for it while I was walking today.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah.
On the 19th. So
yeah,
I guess yesterday.
Yesterday.
I saw signs. Because I went to the post office. So yeah.
Hey. All right. Hey. So the other news for Calm Before the Storm is we finalized up the World of Podcast panels.
Oh yeah, that's big news.
So first off, I just want to say that we went back to taking a lot of people from different shows and putting them all together and putting them on very game-themed panels. So like Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, World of Warcraft, etc. We have a podcasting panel too. And we did this because of feedback we got from last year's event, where last year we did a lot of individual shows. Mm-hmm. And the overwhelming feedback was people didn't really like it. People liked when we mixed different podcasts together on a single panel. So we decided to go back to that.
We did just that.
And that's how we originally started. That's what we did for the very first World of Podcast. That's what we pretty much did for the year 2. And we moved away from that in year 3 because we wanted to kind of try and see if we could feature individual shows a little bit more. And, sometimes you try things and it works, and sometimes you try things and it doesn't. Mm-hmm. So we tried something new last year. people didn't fully dig it. So we are going back to the original.
Our roots.
Slightly different though. Slightly different because each panel has its own moderator. So our first 2 years we had a single moderator for all the panels. But this time we have dedicated moderators for each panel. So slightly different.
I like this though because I think in the past, well, anyway, I really like this format this year. I feel so good about it this year.
So and we're working out details to try and get the audio of World Podcast recorded and uploaded soon after the show.
Like immediately, if we can.
So one thing that we are not going to do is we're not going to live stream the event. And I know this is going to make
it's too difficult, like, right? I mean,
so there's a lot of factors
Yes.
that go on. One, the Hilton tries to charge us
Like
way too much. It's like over $1,000 for internet access, which is rough, especially because our venue costs have gone up by about, just to be honest, about $3,100 this year.
Yeah.
Because we're doing the ballrooms.
Yeah.
And last year there wasn't a lot of live viewers. We actually had more people checking out the videos after the fact than we did with the live stream. So we decided to put our money into a better venue space and also into recording and trying getting it up as soon as possible, so at least people can listen to it who are not able to be there.
I will say that I was one of the people that was watching last year.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Ray. So once again we're trying something new. Like I said, we've always tried
trying a lot of new shit this year.
So we've always tried to stream it with I would say limited success, and so this year we're going to ditch that in favor of putting more focus on getting the recording right and getting it up onto a podcast feed, possibly multiple podcast feeds as soon as possible immediately after the show.
Well, I can post it for our show.
Well, it's true.
That is true.
So, so Joe B in the chat room is like, maybe a live chat via Discord. Well, having a live chat in Discord, if we're not streaming anything live, kind of seems...
I don't know
off.
how that...
Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work.
I mean, you could organize, be like, hey, we want to get on and have our own little, just,
celebration.
Talky talk, or whatever it is.
We had talked about doing something with Periscope. I've never personally used Periscope. It was suggested.
I mean, that would be... It's super easy if you can actually get it to work, like, with the bandwidth that is available. Like...
Well, I mean, that's something I'm going to talk with Zia about, and we may have some plans to stream parts of it to get some people who aren't able there to at least see what's going on. We'll see. We're going to try and do what we can to try and at least either take more pictures, get them posted up on social media sooner, just so everyone can kind of see what's going on. Maybe take some video clips, maybe posting those up on social media as soon as possible as well. We're going to try a few different things this year. Some may be successful, some may not. But yeah,
Right.
World of Podcast, panels are set. We have the venue. That's pretty much set at this point.
I would say so, yeah.
And Zia's been starting to send out some of the Kickstarter fulfillment stuff.
Yes. Don't murder me if I miss something. If I miss something, I will make sure that you get it. Come hell or high water. It's a lot. It's yeah. T-shirts are coming in this week, so I'll be able to finish up pick 3. My goal is to have pick 3 finished by this week. Actually, probably pick 3 this weekend. Pick 5 next. The goal is to be done by October, so that everybody gets it in a timely fashion.
Yep. And a reminder, international folks, remember we didn't have you pay shipping unless you paid like the $40 extra for
So you're
international.
picking at the event, so don't forget.
Yeah. Don't
I did.
forget.
There's 3 lucky people who got screwed up. Shaw.
All right. All right.
Water
So,
under the bridge.
so that was Comic for the Storm. That was Bacon News. Now we got some game news. Ray, did you want to talk about Destiny? I thought you had.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
I mean, like, come back to it.
All right. So then we're going to talk about, real quick, a sneak peek of the in-game virtual goodies for BlizzCon.
I think, Sarah, you should totally plug that very nice article you wrote.
Oh, I did. I wrote an article for D20 Crit. You know what? I'm gonna grab the link and I'm gonna put it in the. So I wrote an article basically where I graded the different virtual goodies and like how good I think that they are compared to previous years and versus what we can expect. Now the thing is, this is the 10th BlizzCon. This is the 25th anniversary of Blizzard as a company. So I came into this saying that the goodies that we're going to get are going to be better, especially because the goodie bag is featuring that really awesome 10th anniversary Stein, which I picked up one of the goodie bags because I want the Stein because I think that's awesome. So really, the in-game goodies are for World of Warcraft. You get 2 in-game pets, 2 Murlocs, a Horde, and an Alliance theme. Which, it's one more than you got last year. The next one up is you get a Bastion skin for Overwatch. So for this, I like the idea of them giving a skin. But at the same time, what if you're a player who doesn't like playing Bastion?
Yeah, I think it's a little strange that they picked one Overwatch character. And not like one of each class or something like that, you know?
Oh yeah, I guess that's always how they have so many games that like they kind of just spread it out, and it's always been one skin. Like I don't think they have had they haven't had games with skins until recently. So
for me, like I kind of just think it's kind of a little meh, you know, the Bastion skin. I personally don't. I'm not a big fan of playing Bastion. I like playing a lot of the other kind. And Ray, we know you don't play Bastion. You play Zenyatta.
I do because I'm cheap.
I played one match that was a throwaway match. Like it was people were just picking shitty things, so I picked Bastion just to try it out. It was like 4 Reapers or something like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, I would do the wood skin, just so you know if I did play Bastion.
Yeah. So that thing, Diablo. So. Diablo, the franchise is 20 years old this year. And for Diablo 3, you're going to get an in-game Diablo pet. And that's it. But last year you got a pet, a pennant, a portrait. You got 3 items. And this year you get one thing. You get one thing for Diablo turning 20 years old. Blizzard's 10th anniversary and BlizzCon's 10th anniversary and Blizzard's 25th. I feel that was pretty lackluster, personally. Hearthstone, new card back. Same thing as always, but this one looks a little bit more upgraded than the previous ones. Another new mount for Heroes of the Storm. Little Nexus-y space tiger cyborg thing. The coolest thing, though, by far, is the StarCraft 2 in-game goodie. Because they've already said that you're going to get portraits and or decals for... in the past you got portraits and or decals. This year, the StarCraft reward is a mystery. They have said that you're going to get a new portrait, but they also said you're going to get bonus content. Specifically, you're going to get StarCraft 2 content, and the bonus content will also be available separately, which means you're going to be able to purchase it. But people who get this are going to get the content.
Some sort of game or something like that.
So recently they've done like the Nova mission packs, like where it's like a set of several mission packs that have been released like every few months. I wonder if we're going to get something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think for me this is really cool. The StarCraft 2 thing is probably the best. If I had to say one thing, like you're giving people free content for a game, which I think is great. So to me, I think that's the best thing in the virtual goodies that they got this year. So you get the virtual goodies if you're a virtual or physical attendee to BlizzCon.
That's pretty neat.
So there you go. Ray, do you want to talk about Destiny yet, or?
I don't have a link because I really couldn't find a story like you were saying, but I have a clarification for your question earlier, and
Okay.
So
my question. So people who don't know, in the pre-show, I asked Ray because I only have the original Destiny game. If I wanted to get the latest X pack, what do I even do? Do I have to buy all the previous X packs?
Okay, so there's the Rise of Iron is a $30 expansion, according to this. I never found the $30 one, by the way. I bought the collection, which was $40, was made for players that already own the Taken King on their old gen consoles. Oh, maybe that's the old gen one.
So
I don't
you
know.
still have
this
no
is
idea.
really fucking confusing. God damn it. Basically, there's a $60 version that has Destiny and all the expansions. There's the $40 version that has... I don't know. I really don't.
So I just don't have any expansions.
You're going to probably have to spend $60, I'm guessing.
It
And
sounds to me like you would pay $40 and get all the expansions, or you pay $60 and get the original game along with the expansions. Like that.
I just want to know what happened to the $30 one. I would have bought that one. Save myself $10. This is really good. It was just kind of like how I was like, why isn't there a $40 version of Overwatch on consoles? And then you find out that there actually isn't one. They're doing a thing where there's multiple options because Dan and I were talking about this. The first one to pop up is the most expensive one, and if somebody's buying it for somebody else that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing,
Yeah,
they're
the
probably
one
going to
most
spend the
expensive one.
They're probably going to spend the $60. It's just kind of, I mean, it's a great business move. It's shady as shit, but whatever, you know.
yeah, I have no idea what. Yeah, what I. I'm trying to go out and just take a look at like on Amazon, which by the way, if you're buying Destiny, was it Rise of Iron? You can use our link. But
yes,
seriously, what the f? And Amazon's not even loading for me right now, for whatever reason. Oh, there it goes. Let's see, Destiny, Rise of Iron. Let's see. So there is Destiny Rise of Iron PS4 code that's $30. There's Taken King stuff, which is like $25.
Well, Taken King was the expansion before this one.
Yeah, but wasn't there one even before that?
Yeah. Oh, what was that one called? Like the Crota something? I don't remember.
So at this point, I'm just like, I don't know what I need, and I'm out.
Yeah, it is that they will lose people. That's the annoying thing. Like the people that are on the fence and they're just like, this is too confusing. Fuck it. You're like, I don't know if I spend this money, I don't know if I'm gonna if you don't know for sure what you're gonna get, if it's even gonna work, like that's not a good thing. But everything I've heard so far, it's been really good. Like looks good. Everything, the story, or the new areas, I should say, look really fantastic. I guess I haven't gotten a chance to play it because got home, had to do the show, that kind of thing. I'm gonna be playing the shit out of it in the next couple days, so I'll let you guys know. I'll be maybe I'll tweet about it. Maybe I'll actually throw a tweet out there that's useful instead of just bitching.
Not call.
and just bitching to Wendy's that I ordered 4 or 5 piece chicken nuggets. The guy convinced me to get 2 10 pieces and then shorted me 2 nuggets. Fucking asshole.
Did you really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Did they answer?
I wanted to get yes, they did. I wanted to get the 5 4 pieces specifically because I'm just like, well, it's good. I try to do the thing that they can screw up the least. I don't know. It was annoying.
So wait, does Taken King have the previous expansions?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, in the meantime, while they figure that out, let's talk about this fake Diablo 2 HD.
Oh my God, people were flipping the F out over this.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's not real. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone, calm down.
But
Diablo
there is
2
a Diablo 3 HD. Like there is one out of that though.
There's a Diablo. Well,
It's called Diablo 3. It's an HD. Sorry, it was dumb. It was really dumb.
Yeah, but his face lit up for a second.
I can't even.
Which was adorable.
I wasn't looking at your guys' faces, so I missed it. I'll have to go back and watch it.
Oh, I'm offended. I always look deeply into your eyes.
Well, I'm working on the Photoshop, which is fantastic.
Oh, of course.
So apparently, Destiny, the Taken King, they have a legendary edition for $27 that includes the original Destiny game and the previous expansions.
Okay.
But
so your best bet would be going with the $40 one, I think.
No, you're still better off doing the $60 one. This doesn't make any sense.
Yep. I think for you, $60. Yeah, but I can't play with you anyway, so it's not like it matters. Because you have.
Well, actually, I think I have expansion 1. I think I got the first expansion. I don't know what the hell I have. To be perfectly honest, I'm so confused. I don't know what I have.
You're not gonna play anyway, so why does it matter?
I'm
Damn.
I'm just saying.
Well, I can't play with you because I have it on PS4.
It's one of those things where.
Yeah, I just don't know what I have. And Diablo 2, Diablo 2 HD, it's not a thing. Just everyone, calm your tits.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Once Sarah starts raiding, he's not gonna fucking play Destiny. Like, why would I wouldn't expect him to. Like,
he's always raiding.
That's what I'm saying.
Do like raiding. I like playing with Phalanx of Nod. They are awesome people.
Oh,
and especially now that we got like people like Fimless and Rillandune and Adam and
this is how you
other
go.
Adam and
this is how you go.
God, we have Jim and Nap and Lou.
That's the one he throws in there just for you.
Zenny is back.
I am too focused on this event.
Zenny is
do
back.
Anything fun in my life.
And we have several listeners who have also like moved over. It is fantastic. I
just can't justify it. I just can't justify it.
So last week we talked about what's his face? You know, the guy who makes you Metzen.
Retiring, yeah.
Yeah, he retired. Well, now the Craig Amai, the lead quest designer on World of Warcraft, is leaving Blizzard after 12 years.
Oh shit.
Maybe he's going to the other thing.
So the question is this news or is this noise? I mean...
maybe he's going to Hurricane because he likes summer weather instead of blizzards. Maybe he's going to Hurricane before the storm.
Gone before the hurricane.
Whatever the fuck it was.
I don't know what's going on.
I screwed that
Gone
up.
before the rain.
So he wrote... I posted up from his personal blog where he posted up that basically said he's like 10 years. He's like, once he hit 10 years at Blizzard, he realized that it was time to make a switch, but he wasn't sure when a good time was. So he realized a good time to leave was Legion is released. He's done his part. He's ready to go. He's ready to move on.
Yeah. I think it's fine.
So a lot of people would be like, oh, they're losing everybody. So yes and no. So this could be good. So one, I know everyone's like, oh, it's a sinking ship. Everyone, look, I work in IT. All right. If somebody is at the company for more than like 3 years, they are an old timer. That's just the way the IT industry works. And I know you're going to say, but this is video games. Video games is still IT. It's software development. They're developing a piece of software for use by consumers. It's the same thing that my company does. It's the same that a lot of companies do in an IT world. They're making software, whether it's people who are making tax software or video games. Like, 10 years is a long time in a company, and if that's really the only thing you've done, you know, there's a chance you could just be getting bored with it.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And you just want something new. You want a challenge. You want to challenge yourself. Sometimes you fall into this rut of where things are easy. And you want to say, I'm not okay with easy anymore. I'm trying to look at this from another side. Does it suck that we've lost so many great people who've worked on World of Warcraft over the years? Yes. Does it mean that there's some new blood ready to step up and say, now I can share my ideas that I wasn't able to share before? Maybe. And maybe that's a really good thing for the game. Is you got some fresh ideas, fresh leadership, fresh vision to take the game in new and interesting directions and to carry on honestly, what's been a really great expansion, in my opinion, well, in a lot of people's opinion, apparently, it's doing very well. So, look at it from that side, is that this guy is just ready to take on a new challenge. He's moving on to something else, and it's a chance for other people at Blizzard to step up and do something cool with their own ideas.
Quit being negative Nancy's.
Everyone just wants to bitch about everything.
Think about the last time you worked for 10 years for your company. Or maybe you are working now for 10 years for your company.
I've never worked at actually,
I haven't. The longest has been 7 years, and then I had to move.
I am going on my 6th year, my current company, and this is the longest I've ever worked at a company. The previous, before this, was 3 years. My average is like 2 years at a company. So this is the first time I made it this long. And I'm probably going to leave this company eventually. I'm going to want something new, something different. We'll see. So
anyway.
Everyone just calm your tits.
Calm your tits.
Both of them. No party tits this time. Just both of them.
Like party tits. Alright.
Alright, let's get into some FOFs.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, and fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
Alright, Ray?
Oh, yes. What was I going to FOF?
Well, you were FOFing earlier really
know.
good about Wendy's.
I FOF about stuff. Alright, so FOF to Microsoft not allowing me to add a credit card onto my account so I could buy the new Destiny expansion like last week. I couldn't do it. Every time it said add a new card, it would let me put all the information in. Once I got to where I had to put the city, my address, and zip code, those were already filled out. Every time I went in there, regardless of anything. And then it just didn't appear when I put submit in. So I had to go to Amazon, buy a gift card, one of the Microsoft Point cards off of that, and then put the code in to buy the expansion.
Oh my gosh, what a pain in the ass.
Luckily, like, they actually give you the code online as opposed to having to send you the actual card.
Yeah.
That would have been a pain in the ass. I would have just went to the store and got one. But yeah, that was kind of annoying. I don't know if there's some weird thing because I played my Xbox in Canada recently. I don't know. I know I've done things in different countries, so it's
Oh, have you?
Oh, yeah.
Hoes in different area codes, eh?
I've no.
Whoa! Wow!
I can't let that one sit there. I have to say no. I'm married. I have to keep up the thing here.
Yeah.
Just in case somebody took my not acknowledging that as a admission of something.
No.
Yeah, we're good.
It's okay, right?
So
secret's safe with me.
Yes, that's right. And so that's my FOF. FOF to Microsoft for making it a little bit more of a pain in the ass. But I did buy that card using the Sundering's thing.
Boom!
On Amazon. So, yep, I did that.
Nice.
So $50 because there wasn't a 40 because there was tax. That's the thing with Microsoft Points. It's bullshit. It says it's like going to be $40, but then it's 40 something else because of tax, and they only offer.
How they can charge tax.
Well, they have to now because like so many states started passing tax on online purchases.
I'm in New York, and we have tax on everything.
Yeah, so you can blame states for saying we want to impose our tax on online retailers.
I hate my state for the most part.
Well,
and if it wasn't for New York City, this would be a red state, just so you know. This state is so Trump if New York City didn't exist.
Kind of looking at what some people have bought, and it's interesting.
Oh, well, that's always a fun game to play.
All right. What do you think?
Which one do you think most of mine is what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. Well, I definitely see the Xbox $50 card. I see that.
Okay.
Which
I forget that you can see purchases, which makes me really glad because I just made a big purchase and I thought, oh, I should do it through the site, but then it's like, I don't know if I want you to see what I just bought.
Well, I can't see the person who bought it. I just see the item.
Oh, well.
Well, now he's gonna be looking to see if there's like a
I may
huge
change my
vibrator
mind.
or something.
Yo, no. You'll see. When you see
It's one of those one of those giant dildos that they have on the wall.
it's like the American
shop.
the American Dream or something like that.
People
Like,
bought a lot of underwear.
Guess
that wasn't.
Was it male underwear?
Some of it was.
Because
Okay.
I buy my underwear on Amazon.
Then I don't feel so bad. No, for real. Like I just bought some cycling underwear on Amazon, and then I brought some frilly things as well, and I didn't go through.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta get the girls the over the shoulder boulder holders. You know, I gotta get that. And yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so we let people buy underwear through our link. Good for all of you. Thank you for, the Sundering is helping to cover your nether regions, your nether beards.
I think it's funny that
Your
Sarah
nether
said
beards.
a lot of underwear because I've definitely bought underwear like 3 different times on there because when I moved.
Oh no, there's like 8. There's
Okay.
8 separate purchases. So
That's funny.
there's also a kennel. Someone bought a 25 to 30 pound kennel.
Just so you know, if you keep reading these, it's gonna make people not want to go through our.
No, I mean some of this stuff is really cool. Like I'm looking at this. There is a safety gate. Someone bought a safety gate.
That might have been me, depending on when it was bought.
Someone bought a Black & Decker auto feed spool single line trimmer. Someone bought Pokemon, the first movie. Was that you, Ray?
No.
Oh. Let's see. There was, like I said, a lot of underwear. There was a power supply for the computer, for desktop.
I think I think that was me.
A micro USB charger.
Can we take
No.
a minute? Who in the guild is Wykin?
Who?
Who is Wykin? Wykin in the guild.
Oh, that's Sir Cuddles. Sir Culligan.
Okay. Sir Culligan just texted me a very funny exchange in the.
Yeah, he sent me a whole bunch of stuff too.
Oh, he sent it to you too. Okay.
Yeah.
What the
Okay,
fuck,
well,
Culligan? 2/3 of the show? You're just gonna not send it to me?
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, that's cool. I don't.
You know Cully though, don't you? You
Well,
played Overwatch with
well-
Cully.
Yeah.
Well, there was a previous exchange where, like, him and I were talking, and it said, like, how, like, the first time me and him met, we slept in the same bed together. And I'm like, and someone goes, didn't you also sleep with Corey and Ray? I'm like, yeah, I'm just moving through the guild.
Sometimes
We
you gotta
shared a
sleep in the
bed.
same bed as each
Yeah.
other. It happens.
We've shared a bed.
We have.
Actually, we're gonna talk about this later on in the show
Yes.
when we answer an email
Yep.
from someone. Anyway,
All right.
Fofs, yeah, Fofs.
All right. Anyway, yeah, back to Fofs. Zaya, what do you got?
I just want to give a props. Actually, I want to say props today. Whoop, whoop. I want to say props today. This girl showed up to spin class wearing jeans, and God knows that she must have been in pain by the end of this. So props, girl. You wore jeans, and it's like 80 degrees in that room, and you're sweating.
I'm guessing that since it's a female wearing jeans, they probably weren't like Genco baggy jeans. They were probably ones that actually fit to your. I
They
can't
were
imagine riding a
fitted.
bike like that. You know.
They were. I'm saying, and I don't see how she could have worn like bicycle shorts. Like they make special underwear with padding in it, and I don't see how she could have had that under the. Like it looks like she just came for whatever she was doing. It was like, well, I'm gonna wear jeans and go to the spin class, and it was the first time I'd ever seen her there. Though I was
And the
kind of
last
judging.
time.
I was kind of judging.
It wasn't like the yoga pants that look like jeans, though, right?
No,
Okay,
these
because
were fit jeans. These
which-
were blue jeans. These
because
were,
I was about
yeah.
to say I've seen yoga pants that look like jeans, and I'm like, why? Why is that a thing?
Oh, because it's comfortable, because you can slide them on, and they're stretchy. They're like stretchy, but it looks like you're wearing jeans.
I feel that's so weird.
I
Anyway.
have a pair of pajama pants that they're Jack Daniels pajama pants, and it looks like jeans, and they're like all ripped, and they have like Jack Daniels patches and stuff on them. Like from a distance, they do look like jeans. They're really lame, and I think somebody bought them for me back when I was drinking, because I would have
Okay.
never bought anything like that for myself. Just so you know.
I would buy
But
it.
if you buy me something ridiculous like that, I most likely will wear it.
I
I guess I should throw that out there.
I am making a note to buy you something ridiculous to wear.
Like not overly ridiculous where
Oh,
like
where-
I'm gonna get stopped, like, you know, because I'm wearing assless chaps or something.
Damn it! I was
See,
thinking,
I know the way Sarah thinks.
let's see. I gotta
He
put this.
immediately goes to assless chaps every fucking
Well, I gotta
time.
write down my notebook here. Let's see. Let's see, Ray.
Is it your TARDIS notebook?
Yep.
Of course it is, yeah. My TARDIS notebook is my journal. Ray, can you
Okay,
tell me
so-
what happened with Wendy's? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
They want me to DM them the location. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I just wanted something free. Like I'm just to point that out. Like
Maybe that's
I'm
what
not
they're
some-
doing. Maybe
I know-
they're gonna message me like,
Yeah, I get that, but I'm going to message them that like I don't want to get anybody in trouble. I just want 2 nuggets. I want those fucking nuggets.
I would tell them that. I would tell them exactly that. Like,
I wouldn't even have been that mad that if it was just one off because I can understand that. Because you drop one, you drop one, you don't have time, and I know drive-throughs are very time sensitive. Like they have timers and sensors seeing how long a car sits there. So like people, they have to keep up their times, and I get that. But you're also going to get employees that don't care, and they'll just be like, "Well, we lost a nugget on the floor. They're getting 19 instead of 20."
Yeah.
And they'll take the hit if they screwed up or whatever. Not saying that I would ever do that, but I just know the mentality of having to keep times for things. It's annoying.
the ongoing saga of Ray's chicken nuggets.
It's not ongoing. It's over with.
I really do
Hey.
like some chicken nuggets.
I want to know what Wendy's says back to you once you tell them. I want to know what they do.
Actually message them.
The
Damn it.
continuing story of
course
chicken
you do.
nuggets.
And don't make it up. Don't make some shit up about how they said
not
back
going
that
to.
they. No, I want you to follow through. If you
I'm doing it right now. You get off. You get off.
No, I'm gonna get off. Anyway, what's your
I'm
thoughts
not gonna
here?
watch you while you get off. I'm looking away.
What? You're not into that? What's the
No.
problem? You don't want to look at me? Well, I thought we had this relationship where we understood each other.
I wonder if Wendy's is passively aggressive or passive aggressively telling me to DM them, and then I can't DM them because they're like not following me or something like that.
Well, they might have their DMs open.
Oh, you can do that? I don't know.
Sarah, what's your thought?
All right, so first off, fall off to all these fuckwits on social media weeping over Brad Pitt and Angelina getting a divorce. I even saw one fucker, and they were serious, say, if they can't make it, what hope is there for the rest of us? Are you fucking serious? Celebrities never stay fucking together. Half the time, they're on the opposite sides of the world filming movies, touring with their band, taking dumps in urns outside of opium dens, whatever the fuck they do. Like, stop basing your life on fucking celebrities. I'm so sick of this fucking celebrity worship nonsense that is in this country. There's real shit to be concerned about. They're getting a divorce. They have kids. That sucks. But it's just because their marriage doesn't work doesn't mean that like your relationship is gonna fall apart because of that. Get your shit together, people.
No, man, it's the only thing that was real in this world. And now it's over with, okay?
Now it's ended.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a documentary, okay?
Whatever. Also, fuck off to the gas shortage that's currently going on in Georgia. I think it's also going on in Alabama. Because a small online news source reported on it last week on like Wednesday, and major news outlets didn't pick up on it until Friday. And I can only assume it's because you had the company whose pipeline burst in Alabama leaking like 600,000 gallons of gasoline into a retaining pond, like trying to keep it quiet to see if they could fix it. In the meantime, gas prices over here kept going up, which they have been, and now there's a gas shortage. And people could have been prepared a little bit earlier had news outlets actually did their fucking job instead of probably reporting on shit like Angelina and Brad Pitt getting a fucking divorce. All right,
It's
real news.
This is one of those what came first, the chicken or the egg, because nobody will buy papers if they don't talk about Angelina. Nobody will buy magazines if they don't talk about that nonsense. That's the thing. It's the consumers that I feel like it's the middle America.
Well, fuck the consumers who are only care about that shit. There's real important shit going on.
But like, do you know anybody that cares about this stuff? Because I don't. Like, I don't. I think They're out there, but we don't know them.
Wait, are you talking about the gas shortage? Or are you talking about Brad?
I'm talking about
Pitt?
the people that care about Angelina and like Brad Pitt, like legitimately. Like I don't know people that care.
I don't know anyone who does celebrity worship.
Yeah.
Like this, but it pisses me off that that's the headlines and not like gas shortage, like 600,000 gallons of gasoline leaking
Actual
into the
news.
environment. Yeah,
actual news. Yeah.
like, you know, I don't want to make this come off like I am for or against a certain political candidate, because I am against both major political candidates. I'm just going to say that. But there's like a news article about how Donald Trump apparently borrowed, and I'm using air quotes here, like over $250,000 from his charity to pay off like litigation. But there's like no major news outlets that are like really like digging into that story. They're just like, it's like a passing headline, which just like, yeah, there's reports on this. Like, okay, what reports? Go fucking investigate it.
That shit pisses me off.
Like this is like important. Go find out fucking details. This fucking shitty journalism that's going on.
I also feel like anytime you see a headline with that specific candidate in there, it's almost like, how can it sound any more ridiculous than the last thing? Like, I just feel like it's almost, how can you top yourself?
Well, all I know is,
I mean, he keeps on doing it somehow.
During the election, I stay away from CNN, I stay away from the Huffington Post, I stay away from Fox News. They're all fucking biased. If you want real news, go somewhere else, because they're all fucking biased. Those three.
Mm-hmm.
They all lean to one direction. So if you want to get actual news that matters for a candidate, go somewhere else. Someplace that actually has real journalism. Oh wait, like, there isn't any place that has real journalism.
The Onion is the only place that has real journalism.
Really
you might get better news out of the Onion than anything else, which is really sad. All right, so we got an email foff from Bordato. He says, a big foff to the union I am a part of. They coming at me with all this propaganda about the people they want me to vote for, and when I ask for more info on them, they just tell me how good they are for us. Kiss my ass, you don't get my vote.
Good job for you.
Yeah.
Also, foff to the lady my girlfriend was babysitting for putting in her 2 weeks notice at her job because she is tired of working. Suck it up and stop being lazy. She is dependent on that money. Well. And props to you all for giving me excitement to play WoW and actually participate in in-game content. Keep up the awesome work and have a great evening.
I'm assuming he's talking about the 1/3 of the show that actually plays and said positive things about Warcraft.
Valingsanad, Dalaran server, Alliance side. We're always looking for awesome, fun people. So there you go.
Yeah.
Alright. When do you want to take these next two?
Ray, it's all you.
Sure. Get... Oh, right up there. Oh, it got... Okay, so Matthew Rip said, foff to my eye for bothering me so fucking much. And then, Joe Brewer says, foff to the virtual ticket, damn it. So my wife plays Overwatch on the PS3.
Probably PS4.
I don't know why I thought that was a 3. And saw the Bastion skin. Well, now we are going to buy the virtual ticket on her account for the skin. Meanwhile, now virtual ticket bonuses from my account. Because why buy the virtual ticket twice?
So he wants some of the virtual ticket goodies, but she wants the skin. That's a tough one, Joe B.
Yeah. That is really tough.
I tell you how I would work something out like that with my significant other, but we would be doused in gasoline and lit on fire. Probably. So we're just gonna... I'll let you work that one out. That one's all you.
Yeah, if I wanted something and Chili wanted a skin in Overwatch and I wanted everything else, I'd still probably end up letting her have it because that's how I roll.
If my wife wanted something and I wanted it too, and it's no way to share, we'd probably get 2 of them, and I'd probably wind up paying for both, but we'd probably work out a trade of some kind.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, Matthew, your eye. If your eye is bothering you, how long? Never mind. Just so you know, I made Sarah go to the eye doctor, and it actually ended up being a good thing. It helped him.
Yeah, it last year at BlizzCon. Hopefully, it doesn't happen this year. But last year at BlizzCon, I like literally like passed out. I was like so amped up. I took like a Tylenol PM to like go to sleep before I had to fly out for BlizzCon last year, and I wound up sleeping with like my eye like halfway propped open against my pillow, which something got into my eye and scratched my actual eye, which wound up giving me an infection, and I wound up walking to the eye doctor in Anaheim.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you have an eye infection, Matthew, but if it's been bothering you and it's been a few days, go ahead and hit up your doctor and have them take a look at it.
Yeah, don't fuck
You don't have
around
to
with
go to
your
an
eyes.
ophthalmologist. You can go to an optometrist.
I still have no idea what the difference is.
Oh, an ophthalmologist can do surgery.
Yeah.
That's the basic difference.
All right. We have some random questions and stuff.
Where's your wife?
Don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
How come?
It's an even longer story.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Random questions, emails, phone calls, and stalkers.
Here's Johnny! What the fuck was that shit?
So I put something in the chat for Ray and Z to see because we're gonna get to that in a moment. So just
okay.
So we're gonna get to that in a moment. So we have an email from Bordato.
Okay.
He says, "Hey Sarah, Zia, and Ray. Bordato here with a question that has been on my mind for a while. Zia is always talking about balls and coming, and I'm wondering if she has had any sexual encounter with either Say or Ray. I know she had known you both before she was married, and I'm curious. I'm a curious fuck. Thanks for the awesome show, and I wish I could join the live show more often and have fun and drink help for me." So before Zia answers, I just want to say, we all talk about balls and coming on the show. In fact, I say Ray talks about jizzing more than anyone on this show. Also, we all knew each other before we were all married. We were all single when we all knew each other. So it's not just her knowing us before she was married. It's all of us knew each other before we were married.
Which means that they fucked.
Ray and I have... So I also want to point out that Ray and I have shared a bed with each other.
We've all slept in the same bed with one another. At multiple occasions, actually.
Yeah.
But different times. Never all three of us in the same bed.
No, I don't know why we never did that. We should.
We probably should. That's a picture. That's a photograph waiting to happen.
Yeah. Honestly, the answer's probably going to disappoint you a little. Because I would answer honestly, because I really have no reason to hide it, because I'm good friends with both of your wives. Kisses on cheeks, hugs. I think Sarah has smacked me on the boobs, because I like to... If you meet me and it's just one of those things I like to do when I've been drinking. I like to, like, cut people's boobs. It's this thing I do.
Yep, she does.
Yeah, so I think you've gotten like revenge on me, which Mark knows it's fair game. If I cup you, now I say fair game. We have to know each other. I'm not saying that random schmucks can just like grab my tit. I'm saying if we're really good friends, like known each other for years and years, kind of thing. Nice try.
Yeah.
Nice try there. I almost messed up. You said on episode 293 I could grab your tits.
Yep, it's a legally binding contract.
It's legally binding. No, just kisses on cheeks. We've slept in the same beds before. In fact, me and Sarah went to Minnesota and we shared a bed. They've seen my butt.
Oh yeah, because she's
many
moved us on multiple occasions.
Many times. Yeah, they have seen my butt a lot. A lot of my friends have seen my butt.
A lot of my friends have seen my butt too.
And if you want to realize how awkward it is when people like to say stuff like this, I honestly look at Zia like a sister more than anything else at this point. Like,
yeah, it's kind of
it is kind of like nothing ever happened. So
see Zia more as like a first cousin.
You're just trying to leave the door open.
it's not illegal in all states.
How you doing, babe?
No, I mean, so we're friends. We have fun. We play around, but No, just because we all talk about balls and jizzing and coming and nether
We've actually
beards.
never done it. In fact, I think I would probably be more shy if we had done something in the past, because I probably would think about, like, oh, and that time that Ray was, like, doing me and, his wiener. Like, I think I would be more self-conscious if we had, so. Not that I'm sure they're great lays, but... Yeah.
I mean, Ray has to assume that I am because, I mean, how else would my wife bury me?
I think that goes for all of our spouses.
I mean, how I mean, you all put up with me we've been doing this show for 7 years? No, 5, wait, 5 years. We've been doing this show for 5 years. I've known Zia for
10 or 11?
11 and a half. I think 11 and a half years. Ray, I probably think I've known you for maybe 10 at this point.
I joined in Burning Crusade.
Yeah, so probably about 10.
Yeah.
So I've known you so I've known Zia about a year and a half longer than you. So yeah, we've known each other for a third of my life has been spent with these two.
Fuckos. Ray has watched Sarah while he's sleeping.
Yeah, that has happened.
Well, if you want to really go get into it, I just looked at him, just make sure he's still breathing after a night of heavy drinking.
And
I probably smacked you all in the butt at some point.
Oh, easily.
I'm pretty sure I smacked Ray on his butt too.
Oh yeah.
You've never smacked me on the butt, Sarah? I feel like that's something like we would do being stupid.
I don't think I ever smacked your butt.
You're always very respectful. Yeah.
Except to Ray.
Yeah.
Ray's my hoe.
Oh, I smacked their butts.
And Chile, if you're listening, that's right. Ray's my hoe.
I don't think she's listening today.
All of her spouses hear us enough. That's a really good question, actually. We've never answered that on the show. That was fun.
And I'm sure it's pretty tame, but I've probably done more with Ray than I have with Zia.
Yeah, I hate that we don't have something more spicy.
Which sounds really weird. Yeah.
I guess I don't know. BlizzCon could change things. We'll see. Ray, why don't you fly out? We'll change his answer to Bordorado.
It'll just be like, and the last show of the Sundering is the one after that. It's just Zia's just sitting there like this.
Just pissed.
Sarah and I are beaming.
Here's what's gonna happen at BlizzCon. If anything changes, I'm gonna piss Zia off, and she's gonna sack tack me as hard as she can, and I'll be like squeaking for like 3 weeks after BlizzCon.
Sounds about right.
So that's probably what will wind up happening.
Yeah. I'm kind of a maniac on Con Before the Storm Day, so.
All right.
Maybe some ass pats going around. Good job. Good game. Good game.
What's this phone call we got?
Okay. So we
another
got
one.
Yeah. So the kobold type person or snoboid. I know it's not supposed to be a kobold, but I'm gonna keep calling it the kobold cult because it sounds like a kobold because I hear about candles and. Anyway, this is their attempt too. So hopefully, Ray, you can understand them a little better this time.
Oh man, it's Jimmy again. I was just telling you, man, it's like an artifact power. Oh my god. So check this shit out. I was talking to those little candle motherfuckers, and so I'm sitting there and they're handing me boots, they're handing me all this other goofy shit. Like, dude, what the fuck, man? I need artifact power. They're like, Rasha needs you. I'm like, Rasha? You mean Rasha from Voltrap? Okay. Yeah, he had some good shit. So I was like, alright, so Rasha needs me. Where the fuck I gotta go? The motherfucker points over the spreader. I'm like, okay. So I start walking. I wind up around all these hippie motherfuckers. Oh, nature will guide you. Nature will help you. Nature will do this. I'm like, motherfucker, I just need some artifact power. What you got? So this bitch comes up and she's like, hey, what's going on? I got a quest for you. Like, you did. I got an artifact power? She's like, no, you need to become a wisp. I'm like, motherfucker, I need to become artifact power. So what do I gotta do? And look, she turns around. She had this little thing sticking out the back. It looked like it could have artifact power. I may have touched it. That motherfucker turned into a bear. Turned into a goddamn bear and started attacking me. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Do you know what I did? I took that bitch square in her twat. I fucking took off, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know what the fuck. I'm just looking for artifact power. Bitch is trying to tell me I need to become a wasp? What the fuck is this shit? Like, I don't know what the fuck. So I meet this big horny motherfucker, And he's sitting there, he's like, oh, this will help you and all this shit. I'm like, all right, you got some artifact power? He's like, oh, you can work on quests. Do you want to ride me? I was like, ride you? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm open for this shit. So some bitch turns into a deer. I'm like, all right, so I pull my pants down and I start riding this motherfucker. Goddamn, some bitch starts pulling damn like moons from the sky and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is weird league. I was going to ride you. Look, goddamn it. How hard is it to get some goddamn artifact power around this bitch? I mean, look. I try to ride a goddamn horse guy. Nothing happens. I try to tell this bitch, look, I'll do what you need me to do. You want me to eat the box? I eat the box, whatever. But no, you want me to become some goddamn fairy shit looking thing? I'm not even gonna get it. So baby, what I need to do is get some artifact power. I just need a little bit. Just let me know what's going on.
Okay. What is artifact power?
You need artifact power to upgrade your artifact weapon in Legion.
How do you get artifact power?
You get artifact power from like everything. You kill bosses in dungeons. You do world quests.
Is it a meter or is it an item that you have to collect and farm?
So it's not necessarily you have to farm. Like you just get it for doing different things, and like it scales. So as
not eating bear box apparently.
I guess not, but so as you progress in the game, the whole idea is behind upgrading your artifact weapon in the game is that it's supposed to go on for the entire expansion. You're never supposed to be quite done. It's always like you could always make it a little bit better. It's like the progression system after you hit like level 110. Okay. And so like each next step to upgrade your artifact progressively gets like a lot more. So after you hit level 13, it goes higher and higher. But you have a way in your class order hall.
You want me to come back to this game?
It's not as bad as it sounds.
You want me to come back to this game?
Our friend V put together a really awesome infographic based on some data on Ask Mr. Robot's site on how long it takes for you to fully upgrade your artifact weapon. And it's just by doing the bare minimum.
All right. But apparently not the bear. So, Mr. Cobalt, we hope that helps you. And watch out for those druids. They're pretty feisty.
Jimmy the Kobold.
Jimmy the Kobold.
All right, so next up, so iOS 10 was released. And in iOS 10, you can draw basically MMS messages and send them to people. So someone decided to test out that feature on us and sent us a couple of text messages. One, like, some of them were really just
we can receive MMS messages?
Yeah, we can. To our phone number. So I'm going to quickly put up on the screen what we got. So as those of you can see in the video, it's a purple penis. We got a
very basic
purple penis. You see, there's a scrotum. There's the little like tuna can on top.
That's really funny that somebody sent that to us.
I mean, it could be an H too. I'm not quite sure. It's either an H or a poorly drawn penis. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's a dick.
Yeah.
So we got that.
It doesn't have a tip though. It's just literally like a round.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna get all kinds of dick pictures sent to us. This is gonna become a new segment, isn't it?
We will.
I don't know.
We will.
You know what?
Yeah, we're gonna post. If you send us a dick pic, we're gonna post it with
With what?
I don't know. I was gonna say their address, but that wouldn't work.
I'm trying to see if I'm trying to text Zia with it just to see if she gets one.
Okay, because I have Android. I have an.
I know.
She already gets tons of dick pics constantly though.
Oh, there it is. There it is in all its glory, and there's no question that is a penis.
Did a bird step on that at the end there? Is that like a turkey foot?
Skeet.
Foot.
Yeah.
All right, so she can get them. That's good to know. So
that's gonna be
look at that, Apple and Android working together. Anyway, all right, so we got that message, and we got an email from James.
Wow, we are just getting all kinds of stuff. This is great.
So James says, "Hey folks, so it's going to be my first BlizzCon. Clearly, Calm Before the Storm is on my list to do's, like literally verbatim to do's. He's going to do's it.
on his to-dos. Yes,
I'm
yeah.
glad that catches on with people.
But outside of BlizzCon, what else is there to do? What do you all do? Help a brother out. Love the show. Keep it lowbrow. P.S. I love bacon, but I love birds too. I'm so conflicted sometimes listening to the show.
Well, guess what? You can like both, but just don't. You can like bacon, just don't like Seraph. That's basically what
Jesus!
What? You can't take a slight jab there? Come on.
Alright, so what else is there to do at BlizzCon other than BlizzCon and Calm for the Storm? So
this goes for you two as well, but for him, there's a place called the Old Ship in Fullerton. It's a short like Uber ride down there, but it's a great place to. It's a English pub place, and you can get fish and chips. It's really good, which is French fries as
All right, so one thing that we've done for the past couple of years is called Slater's 50/50. It's a restaurant, and we do the baconing there. And it's because their burgers are half ground bacon, half ground beef, and then you can make your own burger. You can get like a bacon pretzel bun. You can add bacon. They have a lot of different things and a lot of different beers, so we usually do that. This year on Wednesday night is our friends from Podcast. They are doing DitchCon, which is a party that's going to be at the Hilton as well. On Friday is our friends over at Well Played. They're doing the Well Played party over at the Hilton. So there's that after party. Saturday is pretty much the post BlizzCon party at the Hilton, where everyone just goes to hangs out at the Hilton bar or just outside the Hilton and talks to everyone, because most people are taking off on Sunday. Outside of BlizzCon are food trucks. Tons of food trucks. I definitely suggest checking out the Viking truck, especially if you like corn dogs. They have or indoor just general hot dogs. They're phenomenal. Plus they have tater tots with cheese and bacon on them. They call them dragon eggs. Amazing. And there is a short walk. I forgot what it's called. It's like this little like I wouldn't say it's like a strip mall, but it's like more of like a built up like thing. It's got like a movie theater, a bowling alley.
Yeah, and there's like a bunch of restaurants. They're like chain restaurants, but you can go and have like a sit down meal. There's like a Bubble Gump and a Mitchell and what is it, Schmick or whatever.
McCormick and Schmick. There's
like,
P.F. Chang's.
Like
let's see. Also, last year, our friend Culligan, me and him, we walked over that way to go to Johnny Rockets. So we ate over there.
There was was that breakfast that we had in the Hilton in the Sheraton? That was like an affordable breakfast.
Actually, after you left, my wife Culligan and we found another breakfast place that was cheaper, and I would say it was better.
Ooh.
And it was right around the corner from the convention center. I forgot the name of it.
I know what you're talking about. It's like a diner.
Kinda, yeah.
It's on like a corner.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it. Oh
anyways,
my gosh, James, this is like the worst walkthrough ever. Oh my god, we could sit here for another. How long we've been pot? Oh my god.
But yeah, so if you're
gonna long show,
and if you're gonna be there, past like Sunday, like you can go to Disney. There's Universal Studios. There's Knott's Berry Farms there. I believe you could take like an Uber or a Lyft ride to go to Medieval Times. There's a lot of different places to eat, and if you have the opportunity, I would say explore. Obviously, you have BlizzCon during the day. I would say like if you're not interested in some of the contests, like leave, go somewhere with friends, go get something to eat, like not right there, and then come back for like all the parties that usually happen later at night.
And don't forget, there's tons and tons of people there. Like if you're at the Hilton and you want to drink, you're gonna have to get in line.
The Marriott is a nice alternative if you are just.
It's actually, I feel like it's fancier.
I like the Marriott. I like the Marriott. It's a little less crazy.
Except for the fact that last year and also this year, there is another convention going on at the Marriott. And it's one of the reasons why they've been booked the past 2 years and not had many rooms. So
that's interesting.
So yeah, they're a little crazy over there right now too, because you have people who try to do exactly what Ray said. Basically, they don't want to drink over the Hilton; they go over the Marriott. But the thing is, they have the other convention going on there.
And James, seriously, if you can take a second during Calm Before the Storm or just anytime, come find me and Sarah. Let's take a picture, okay? Because we like to take pictures with our listeners and give them big hugs. If you're comfortable giving a hug, we can also Pound it out.
Sack tap. I mean, I'm like,
pound it out.
We can pound it out. But
Dude.
fist bump. We can fist bump.
I can give you an ass pat.
No, in episode 293, you said we could pound it out. Let's drop my keyboard.
So yeah, so I mean, there's literally a lot to do. The hardest part is just finding time to do it all.
It's really difficult. There's a lot going on. It's so much fun.
Honestly,
so much going on. I don't get. I mean, Sarah hasn't either. We don't have tickets to BlizzCon because there's just so much to do. Yep. You just don't. We need one unless you.
I wouldn't go to the con either.
I will say this when I was going to BlizzCon as a fan, not like as like a member of the press or anything. One of the things I would highly recommend, because as someone who has a physical ticket, you automatically get the virtual ticket. If you are like not adverse to this, like skip all the panels. Like it's probably one of the biggest mistakes that I made. I stuck around for a lot of the panels. I skip the panels. You can watch those later on the virtual ticket. Go look at everything else that's going on at the convention. There is so much. There are tournaments. Granted, you can watch the tournaments later, but watching some of the tournaments live is the energy is just amazing. Yeah. There's like all these different booths and vendors, and they do so many different things. Go and walk around. There's just like so many like little nooks and crannies. Like we found like this voiceover like thing, like on the last day that one year, and we didn't even know it was there because we were spending all this time just sitting like watching panels. Like go and explore. Like that's the one piece of advice I can give you while you're at BlizzCon is go and explore.
Right. And the opening ceremony. Make sure you go to the opening ceremony. It's the absolute best thing, I think.
It is. By the way, so I'll talk to you about that later. All right. Anyway, yes, I agree. Opening ceremony is a must. After that, and if you want to get good seats for the opening ceremony, I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to warn you up front. Friday, you better wake your ass up early, and you better get in line, because that line is going to be all the way down Convention Boulevard there. Or Convention Way, or whatever they call it.
You don't need to sit by the stage. You can sit towards the back. There's humongous screens hanging from the ceiling. You don't have to run in with like a pack of wolves.
But
you do not need to do that.
But at the same time, if you are absolutely dead set on wanting to be like as close as possible in person, you're going to have to get up early. But as you said, you don't need to be that close. There are going to be a lot of screens around. All right, let's get into haikus. As soon as I find the button.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
What I learned tonight? It is not Sarah's destiny. The hell does he buy?
I don't know.
Exactly. We never found out.
We never did.
It is not your destiny to play Destiny.
I think I could just get the Taken King and Iron thing, because I think I have expansions 1 and 2.
Okay.
But I don't know how much that would cost, because it's $40, so maybe $10. So maybe I save like $10. And I don't even know. Whatever. All right, Ray, where can people find you?
Twitter, Rayfist, Rayfyst.
Well, you're also on Twitch, right? Twitch.
Oh, it's the same thing. Rayfist, Rayfyst. Stream some Destiny on there.
You can find Mr. Hasu at Mr. _Hasu, Hasu. He's the person who helps make this show happen.
Oh, yeah.
And we love him.
Hey, Meerkats just joined the channel, says, Zia's a redhead? Who knew? I've listened to the podcast for years.
Well, she doesn't look Jewish.
She doesn't look... Look at that. So someone just happens to... you can find me on Twitter at Seraphis. And Zia, where can people find you?
You can find me in all my redheaded glory at ITSXIA on Twitter. And then you can find the show and all kinds of things on the interwebs at thesundering.net. And you can also find us on Twitter at thesundering. If you go to our website, we have a bunch of places you can find us on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Steam, all of that. We have a phone number, 323-SUNDER0 or 323-786-3370. You can email the show at thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com. We love getting emails. We're really happy to start seeing them in our inbox again. It was a little quiet there, so thank you guys. We're a member of D20 Catalyst, part of the D20 network, And our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox. Thank you everyone for submitting Fostonite questions. And as always, fucking download us, invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside of you.
Next time we podcast from another beard peekaboo room.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I rolled a 20.